Hello students, this is the second part of the C++ chapter 1. Okay, in class, I already explained about this part. Okay, this slice output statements. Okay, so when you are going to declare the variable, you need to know, okay, some of the things here. What are the integers? How, when you are going to use the integer, when you are going to use float, when you are going to use character, and then when you are going to use the string. So integers are basically, okay, the numbers without the decimal place like this. Dot without the dot. Okay, so like 5, 6, 7, -1, -2, something. Okay, so float, okay, you have decimal place after the integer, then after that if you have dot, okay, 00.05, whatever is after the dot, you have to declare as a float. Okay, characters are only one, okay, inside, then single quotation you have to put. The string, if more than one alphabet, you have to put the double quotation. Okay, and also we discuss about the output. See, outs mean that you are going and to output, okay, from the program. And then how we are going to use \n, this is used for the new line. Okay, \t is used for the tab. And then also we discuss about the comments. So there are two types to write in the C++ program for multiple lines. Okay, we do the /*/, and then for single line, we only use the /. Okay, so let's go and run this part in the C++ compiler. Okay, as you see here, okay, so when you go to this online gdb.com online_C++_compiler, if you go to this website, you will see these things. Okay, so if you don't want to see these things, just minimize this one. Okay, so just now let's talk about, this is the comment part here, the comment. This part is a comment part. Okay, so I will just show you how the comment is written. This is the multi-line comment. You don't have to put the star. This inside the star, for example, you can write many names here. Doctor, for example, Dr. To. This is a comment. Okay, one of the comment, you write it. Okay, Dr. To. Okay, and go down another line. And here maybe I can write Department of DEPALT and the Department of IST. Okay, this is another line. So you can write more than one line. Okay, Department of IST. Okay, and after that, why it is like this? Okay, so maybe I have the Department of Information, FORMATIL, Information Systems, YSTEM, System and Technology, TECHNOLOGY, Technology. Okay, and go down another line. Maybe I can put it here, another word, assistant, ASSISTAND, assistant professor, FESS. So for the students, okay, you can write it whatever you want. This is opening and then this is closing, okay? So you can put it this thing down or beside here, no problem, it is up to you. So these are called the multi-line comment. You can write more than one line. You can write your name, you can write your ID, you can write your department or subjects. So when the program is executed, it is not going to read at all. This is, the program will just ignore this part because you open with this thing and you open with this thing. Okay, I can even write another one. Okay, there is another way to write, okay, like this, 2/, and then I will say, I will talk about this subject. This subject is a C++ programming, okay, or output statement, OUT, PUT, output statement, TATE, NTNTS, output statements. So this is a single line comments, okay, so it is not coming. Also, when you run the program, it is not coming. This is also going to ignore, this is also going to ignore. See, when I run here, this is the basic thing, cout equal to hello world. So when I run here, only hello world is coming. See, the program just ignore whatever I write it here because this is a comment. Okay, so basically what the comment, the people write the comment is that sometimes they talk about what is this program. For example, addition program or multiplication program. So they just want to tell you the title of this program. So you write a comment. Okay. Now just leave this comment. Okay. And let's go for the how to declare the variables. Okay. So this is, I take it from this comment part, just leave it. Okay. This is, I take it from the slides. Okay, so as we already know here, this is the, you can delete this one, you can make it the closely here. Okay, so these 4 lines you have to write it for all the program, the first 4 lines here, from here to here, the same thing. Okay, so only the inside, how about the closing statements are here, return 0. Okay, so this is also the return 0, a closing statement. If you want to go down, no problem, go down also. Okay, so the first 4 lines and then the last 2 lines, okay, you usually write it in all the. So here, we declare 4 things here, 4 types of the variable. The first one is the integer, we call int, the float, you have a dot form here. The character, you have only one with a single quotation. The string, you have more than 1 alphabet with the double quotation. Okay? So when you are going to output here, okay, you say that the first one you are going to output this X. So answer will be 5. The second one, money, okay, answer will be this one. Then the third one is the A. And then the fourth one is the first name. Ali is written first. And then after that, this is the space. And then Ahmad will be last name. So whatever the name you give here, you have to write it here. For example, if you write here, integer Y, so you write Y here. Okay, or integer number 1. You say that if you say integer number 1, then you write number 1. So whatever you declare here, make sure you write it exactly here. You don't have to write money here. You can write here X, float X equal to 10.99. So that's why I gave different variable name here. This is, I just give X. This is, I put the name. Okay. So this is up to you, okay, how you declare. But whatever you declare, the output, you must write exactly the same thing like this. Okay, so when you run this program, let's see what is going to be the result. See, the first one is a 5 here. Okay, and then after that, you have 10.99, that is second one. Then after the A, then after the Ali, and the space is here, and Ahmad. But this kind of output is not usually acceptable. Okay, because they want the output line by line. So in order to output line by line, what you have to do, just write 2, okay, like this, and then after that \n. It means they're the new line. \n is for the new lines. Okay, so after the X answer, okay, so now see. So if the answer after the X, then it will go down the new line. So it means that after the 5, these things will be go down. See now, okay? See, after the 5, other things go down because I put here the new line. Okay, so that's why just copy for other things. Okay, copy. So we want after this answer also to go down another line. This answer also after that to go down another line. So the last one you don't have to put anymore because the last one you don't have to go down anything. So these 3 things you should put it. When you run it here, see the answer will be here 1 by 1 already. See, after 5 is a X, then go down 10.99 and A and Ali Ahmad. Okay, so what the other things you can do is the here. You see here, you have a 2 strings is written here, but you can combine this one in 1 line. How to combine 1 line? Okay, I will show you here. You just declare the string because you have a 2 strings here. So you are going to combine this 2 into 1 here. How to declare? You just delete this range and then go here. But you have to make sure you put the comma. Okay, not the semi-comma. Here the semi-comma is only at the end of the statements. But here you put the comma. Okay, so it means that this is strange. First name is Ali. The strange last name is Ahmad. But for 2 lines, okay, we combine into the 1 line. Run, the answer should be the same. See, the answer should be the same. Answer is no problem. So that's why whatever the variable have a same, okay, I mean the same, they call that this is like the same quality or whatever it is, because these are all the strange. Okay, so you have to make sure you can combine it. But when you combine, you have to put only comma, not the semi-comma. Okay, so this is also the next step. Okay, you can write it manually here. So now this is a 1 by 1 because of \n. So if we change to \t, okay, we already talked about this. If we change to \t, you already know it is going to be the tab, TAB tab. It means that it is going to be 1 tab, okay, space tab. Okay, this is \tab. Okay, and run it and see. See, this is like this step, space, space, space. Okay, so these are the how you should know about the basic things. Okay, so what you have to know only 3 types to declare, 4 types for declaring the variable: integer, float, character, and string. Okay, so if you understand this the whole, okay, semester, you are going to use only these things. Okay, so when there is a no dot, you should declare as an integer. When okay, there is a dot, okay, there should be the float. Okay, and this is it for character, only 1 here with a single quotation. But if more than 1, you put the double quotation, and then you have to put the string here. Okay, so let's go for the next program. Okay, so look at the here, this is the addition problem. Program. You are going to add the numbers, 2 numbers, 3 numbers. Okay, so look at the question here. Write a C++ program to add 2 numbers. So that you are going to add the 2 numbers. And there is another statement here. It says that the input are entered by the user. Okay, the input are entered by the user. So what does this mean? The numbers you don't know. Maybe you will enter different number, your friends will enter different numbers. So this is called the inputs are entered by the user. That's why. Okay. So when this program is output, okay, then you tell that the program asks you to add 2 numbers. So you write like number 1, number 2. Num1, num2 represent the number 1, number 2. But and here again you can write x, comma, y. No problem. It is up to you. When you declare x, comma, y, no problem. X, y, you can declare number 1, number 2, you can declare integer 1, integer 2. I told you this is the name, whatever name you can give. But when you give this name, make sure the rest of the program will be exactly the same name. Okay, then the sum. Sum is there, you are going to add these 2 numbers. Or you can write here total, no problem. If you write total here, you should write the total. Okay, so this is how we declare. You want 2 numbers and then you want the total. So this is the declaration. After that, the Cout is the output. When this program runs, this will say they enter the first integer. It means that they ask the user to enter the number first. Okay, then after the in means that the user have to enter. Cout means output. In means the enter. So the first number 1 is going to be entered by the user. Then after that, another one, enter the second integer. Oh, so you need another step here. Okay, and here it is mistakenly written here. This program, you need another one. This is wrong. After they enter the second integer, you have to enter the number 2 here. This is wrong. Okay, add a copy. Okay, and here you have to enter the second integer. Okay, prestige. Okay, this one mistakenly written. Okay, no problem. The first number 1 is written, and you enter. Then after that, you have to enter the second number 2. Cin number 2. Okay, the first one, first integer, second integer, the first number is number 1 and number 2. Okay, then after the sum, summing that you are going to add two number 1 plus number 2. Okay, and it is going to be output like this. Okay, the output is going to be sum. Sum is this total you are going to output. Okay, so I will show you this thing also. So how about the next one here? And here, this is a different number. Write a C++ program to add two numbers, but it is numbers are given here, 11 and 33. So what is the difference here? And this program, the numbers are not given. The numbers have to be entered by the user. Okay, we have to enter what number we want to add. Maybe I will enter 5 and 10, but you will enter 10 and 11. This is up to you. But and here, they fix the number. 11 and 33 you have to enter. Okay, 11 and 33 you have to enter. Okay, you are going to add 11 and 33. So what? These parts are all okay, but and here the declaration, when you declare the number 1 and number 2, you have to put the value here. The number 1 value is 11 and comma. Number 2 value is 33 here. So what is the difference here is that there is no value. Okay, but and here there is a value is given here. Okay, then the sum are the total. So this step is not included and here. The program is not asking you to enter any number because the program already have a numbers, the value of the number. So the sum equal to number 1 plus number 2, sum will be number 1 plus number 2, then Cout will be sum. These two lines are the same thing. So this step, this 4 line is not necessary for this program. Okay, so you have to know the different way, okay, of the addition program. And this program, the value of the two numbers are not given, we have to enter. But in this program, the value of the two numbers are given. So you put it here when you declare the value. Okay, so I will show you this one and the compiler. We'll look at this program. Okay, so this is the question. You have to write C++ program to add two numbers. The numbers are input by the users. The numbers, value of the two numbers are not given, so we have to enter. Okay, this is again the addition problem. These are the comments I have written. Okay, it is not going to be easy to do. So this 4 line you already know, and this last 2 line you already know. So these are I copy from the slides. Okay, so first we declare two numbers as an integer. Okay, the total we are going to find. So as I say just now, I explained, you can put anything when you declare here. Okay, but whatever you declare, the rest of the program, you have to write exactly the same. So when the program, okay, run, the first thing you are going to ask is enter the first integer, because this Cout output is coming. So you have to enter what number you want to add, the first number. Maybe you can enter 5, 10, 11. It is up to you. Any number you can enter. Then after that, after you enter, it will say, enter the second integer. Okay, enter another number. Okay, it is up to you, whatever number you enter. Then after that, the program will add two numbers, number 1 plus number 2. Okay, then output is going to be sum. Okay, the total will be adding. Okay, let's run these things and then see what it is going to be. See, the program say that enter first integer. So I will enter, for example, 10. Okay, enter. Then enter second integer. So I will enter 15. So what is going to be? They are going to add two numbers. 10 plus 15 is 25. Enter. See, answer is 25. This is the answer you are going to get. Okay, so please try these things. Okay, so whatever number you enter here, okay, they will show you these things. Okay, and how about the other things? Another question say that they give the value of the numbers. Okay, write a C++ to program to add two numbers. Okay, but what two numbers? The value of the two numbers were given, 11 and 33, I think. Okay, 11 and 33. So you have to add the two numbers here, 11 and 33. So what you are going to do here, you just change here, value of number 1 is 11 and the value of number 2 is 33. Okay, so these 4 lines are no need now, because these 4 lines ask you to enter the value of the first number and second number. But you don't need this thing because the value is already given here. Okay, this question is already given the value, so you just delete this. Okay, so now you are going to add the number 1 and number 2, and then see output will be the total sum. The same thing, but this 2 line is not coming. Only the output will be directly 11 plus 33. What is the going to be answer? 44. Okay, run. See, the answer is 44. Okay. The program not ask you to enter any number because the value is already here, 11 plus 33. So the answer is already 44. Okay, so please try this. These are very basic about the C++. Okay, let's go back to the slide. Okay, so these are some of the things you have to know, phases of C++ program. Okay, the first thing is edit, preprocessor, compiler, link, load, and execute. Okay, program do the 6 things here: edit, preprocessor, okay, compiler, link, load, and execute. Execute is the last one. Okay, program will give you output. Okay, so before output these things, all the programs have to do these things. Okay, so let's go for the next slides. Okay, so these things, the last 3 slides you have to understand. Okay, for the I mean the as a basic statements. Okay, C++ statements. This is the point out the errors and the following C++ statements. What are the errors? Okay, what is wrong? You have to point out. Look at the number 1 here. Integer equal to, like this, you cannot write it. You have to declare the variable. Okay, so that's why here x equal to 314 multiplied this time. Okay, but instead of integer, okay, because these are the floating point here, so that's why I say the float. Okay, not integer. You already know integer doesn't have after the dot form, so you declare as a float. This is, you have a dot. So float, you must write the x or y or a or b, whatever it is you write it. Okay, and this is the correct. How about here? Name equal to RJ, because you have more than 1 alphabet here. A, J, A, Y. You have 4 alphabets. So you must put double quotation like this, double quotation. Okay, you can write the A. A should be the bigger, you can write it, no problem. But here you have to declare as a strange. Okay, strange name equal to RJ. Okay, so how about here? This is the character, no problem. So you declare only character. Okay, Basha equal to 3. You have to put a character. So what is the wrong about this number D? Okay, the mistake here they make is that you cannot write this number in front. The number should be always at the back. So you have to change the place here. Volume of cycle. Because you have to write like this. X equal to like this. You cannot write 314.1 equal to X. You cannot put X at the back. So, and here, this example, they are putting like the X variable at the back. So that's why this is wrong. You have to change the position first. You have to change volume of cycle equal to 3.14 and this and that. You have to put the number at the back like this. Okay, but because you have a 3.14 here, you declare as a float here. Float volume of cycle equal to 3.1. You just change the place here, but then you declare in front of the float. Okay, so how about the E here? What is the mistake in these things? Okay, let me take something here. Okay, what is this throw? Okay, so I will explain you here what is the mistake here. You declare the float because you have here the floating point here. But what is the mistake? You have a here open close. Here also open close. Here also open close. But for this open, you don't have close. Okay, so you have to put the one close here. For this open, you need to put the another close here. Okay, so you have, when you are going to write like this form, you have to know this is the one bracket you have to solve. This is one bracket, another. This is one bracket, another. But this one you don't have closing, so you put the closing. Okay, so you have to declare something here. What is this variable, the value? Because you have 2.5 here. Because of point form, you put the float. Just write in front float, k equal to, and then write the whole. Okay, so what is the mistake in here? The mistake in here is because of this one. Okay, and the C++ programming, this space is not acceptable. You write closely together like this here. See, rate of interest. This is closely written. This one is written rate of interest. This is correct. Okay, so if you don't want to write the closely, you put underscore like this. See, you have to put underscore. This is not the dash. This is called underscore. Put underscore. This is correct. If you don't want to put underscore, write everything closely. Space is not acceptable in C++. Okay, declaration. See, you have to put underscore. If you don't want to put underscore, write closely amount and RS without the space. Okay, so this mistake is here. When you look at this one, there is no mistake at all because this is also correct. Whatever you write here, no problem. X or Y or SI or whatever you can write, no problem. Principal, multiply, rate of interest, there is no space, no problem. And this and that divided by 100. This is the correct. Okay, this one is correct. Okay, so how about here? Area equal to 3.14 multiply with R multiply. There is 2 multiply. Because of this, it is mistake. You have to remove one of this multiply. There is no 2 multiply, is not allowed. Okay, and here volume equal to 3.14 multiply R. There is no things here. We don't know about this sign. Maybe you can write a divide, and here you can write divide only like this divide. Divide that by 2. Okay, this is we don't know. Okay, then how about this is the case? The same thing here. Check the bracket. You have here bracket, one bracket, and then here another bracket, here another bracket. No problem. This is correct. Okay, there is no mistake here. Check the bracket. All the brackets are open and closed. Then this is okay. So what is the mistake here? A equal to B equal to 3 equal to 4. This is the two numbers equal. It's not possible here. 3 equal to 4 is totally wrong. 3 cannot be equal to 4. This is wrong here. Okay, so that you have to delete 1. You delete 3 or you delete 4, no problem. Okay, you have to delete one number. Okay, so this is correct. A equal to B equal to 3, no problem. Okay, there shouldn't be two numbers here. You should have more than, okay, one alphabet, more than one variable. Okay, but value should be only one. You can put only 3 or you can put 4 only. Okay, only one number is allowed, one value is allowed. Okay, here count equals to count plus 1, no problem, this is correct. But look at here, date equal to, inside here quotation, single quotation is given. This is wrong. Okay, so what you have to put, since you have a more than one here, okay, you have to put the double quotation like this, IG double quotation. Okay, because you have more things here, so you have to write double quotation inside here. Okay, so please review this. These are the mistakes that you shouldn't use it. Okay, when you are going to declare the C++ statements. Okay, so let's go for the next slides. What is wrong here? Okay, this is the things. Okay, so I have some mistake here now. Let me check again, annotate. You have eraser? Okay, let me erase something here. Okay. Okay. Okay, close. So look at here. For the quiz, this type of questions are important for you. Which of the following statement is wrong? Okay, what does this mean? They're wrong here. Is that you already know what is wrong. Okay, so wrong, sometimes they write it incorrect also. Okay, incorrect or false. Okay, you should know the different words. Okay, wrong or incorrect or false. Okay, so as I said just now, okay, when you are going to declare, you can put any name here, any variable, A or B or whatever you can write. You can even write your name. Okay, anything you declare here, but the number shouldn't be in front. The number shouldn't be in front. Okay, the number should be always at the back of the equal sign. There is an equal sign, the number should be always at the back. When you check here, the number is back, no problem. And here, this is also correct. You have one alphabet, you put single quotation, this is correct. And here, also correct. But the thing is that here is mistake. Should be B equal to, which should be, should come here, they should change their position. The answer should be this one, B equal to 3 plus A. Because the answer should be B equal to, okay, 3 plus A plus A. This is going to be, okay, like this. Okay, this is the answer here. Okay, this is wrong. Should be the different size. Okay, how about the here? Maximum value that an integer constant can have. Okay, and the data type I already explained about the maximum value and minimum value of an integer. Okay, so maximum value is plus, minimum value is minus. Okay, so maximum is here, plus value, but minimum I think then minus, and then this is a 8. The number at the back is 8 for the minimum. Okay, if A is an integer, see this is a variable, they declare A. Okay, it's an integer. You already know integer cannot have an answer for dot. After the dot, you have to delete it. So when you divide 5 divided by 2, okay, you get 2.5. But because they say that the integer, A is the integer, so you have to delete the 5. After the dot, you must delete. So the answer is going to be the 2 only. Answer is going to be 2. 5 divided by 2, you will get 2.5. But because of the integer, you cannot put the dot here. You have to stop at a 2 here. Okay? So, and here the what's wrong here? Okay? So this is the things. There is a no bracket here. There is no bracket. So second step, go for it. Okay, so you have to look for the divide and multiply. So you have to solve these things first. Okay, this one and this one multiply first. Then after that, the plus will be the last stage. So the answer is going to be these things. Okay, the answer will be number 1 here. Okay, the answer is going to be the number 1. 3, 2, 7, 6, 8. You multiply this one first. After that, you add. Okay, so these are the other things here. See, look at here. What will be the value of D if D is a float? They say that if this is the float, what is the answer? So float, you already know that float should have a dot found here. So when you divide 2 divided by 7.0, you will get this answer. This is the answer here. Okay, because of the float, you have to take after the dot found. Okay. Then here, character variable can never store more than 1 character. You know the character, when you declare the character, there should be only 1 inside. Okay, so the expression, this one, when you solve, you already know, you have to solve this thing first inside the bracket. After that, you have to solve the divide. Then after this, you multiply. Okay, so the answer should be 0 point something. So they take only the 0 here, 0 point something, the answer will get. So solve this thing and then you will get this answer. 0 point something, then you have to take this answer. Okay, so I will stop here.